All right, Paul, and there's Curtis, and there's Justin there. And we're out here on Silver Lake doing a little bit of drifting. 35 degrees. And we got our pole set out here, just kind of going with the breeze. Breeze probably about 4 to 5 mile an hour. It could actually be a little too fast, but we don't have a choice. Don't have a drifting sock, so. But anyway, we're going to see what we can do today. That's for sure. All right, so today we're fishing with shad, frozen shad, matter of fact. And these tend to get a little soft every once in a while when they're smaller. So what I've decided to do is something that's a whole lot easier than sitting there trying to cut the pieces up, especially when it's 35 degrees out here and the hands tend to get cold. Something a little quicker to do it with. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put my piece of shad on, just like so, through the head, so it's not really going to come off. And what I do is I take a pair of surgical scissors. You can buy these pretty cheap in pharmacies, whatnot. So here's what I do. I just cut the gut pocket open, and all that good stuff there is going to leave a trail in the water. So instead of cutting it with a knife and taking forever to cut up shad, this is the way to go. All right, another way we found a free shad, and it was quite by accident. We used to put them in Ziplocs, vacuum packs, and whatnot, and they were all stuck together. It was really hard to thaw them out. Once they thawed out completely, they was hard to use, a little bit soft sometimes. So accidentally, I was loading up some shad to get ready to go fishing, and I had some partial bags. So what I did is I scooped them out, put them in a colander where all the water drained off them, and then I just laid them flat in here. If you notice, I could sit there, take my, and this is frozen shad, folks. It's frozen, but I can still take and flake one off, a whole shad, and it doesn't break apart on me. So I can always use the head section, cut the tail section off about in the gut pocket area, and we're good to go. I don't have to waste the bait. Because if you've seen one of my other videos, don't waste the bait means eating the bait, and I ain't eating these. All right, well, it's 31 or 37 degrees Fahrenheit. We're still out here doing some drifting. We've been drifting for a few hours, and still nothing. Kind of surprises me. But I think this may be the first day we ever get skunked. And that's 2 years of fishing on this lake. We've never been skunked, but it looks like it's going to happen today. Wind's running probably about 5 mile an hour. We're going to try this one more pass, and if that doesn't work out, then we're going to anchor up in a 21, 23 foot hole and try that. Well, it's cold enough that shad ain't thawing out very fast. But anyway, back to more fishing. All right, folks. It looks like, I have to admit defeat, looks like we got skunked. First time in 2 years on this lake. Of course, we've never fished it this time of year. A little harder to find. We've tried anywhere from 23 to, 9 feet. No luck. It's probably about 46, 47. Water's probably a little colder than that. And drifting for channel cat just hasn't panned out. We've went into coves. We've fished coves anywhere from 3 feet deep to 9 feet deep. Still no luck. We anchored into the coves, nothing. So we're getting ready to quit now, so we're doing a little bit of drifting on the way back. And notice a lot of people still got their decoys out too. That kind of surprised me. A bunch of snow geese decoys. But with that being said, man, I gotta admit defeat. I can't believe it. So until next time, keep those lines tight, and remember, if you ain't fishing, you ain't living.